Bad influences, keep them away. Please scroll on if this doesn't resonate. They wish they could hold you, wish they could be near you. This is someone who's weighing heavily on your mind. You're asking questions about them, like wondering what's going on. Why haven't you heard from them? I don't think this is someone who you need to go saving. I'm not getting the greatest energy from this. I really just don't like a negative reading like this, but I think maybe you're asking for question. I think maybe you've been asking, like I said. Let me pull some more cards and see if I can get more clarity. Maybe you're worried about someone. I don't think it necessarily has to be romantic. I think could be a child, even a parent. I don't like this energy, but again, I'm just here to relay a message, and I think someone's been asking questions. Let me get some clarity. Okay, Beauty for Ashes and Love and Light both came out. This is someone who needs beauty for ashes. I think that they think their life is ashes, because this means that like everything burned down, but you have something beautiful. Like it's actually from the Bible, which I take very supernaturally, but I don't feel like you need to go out of your way, bend over backwards. Please don't give your last to this person. Like if they're coming out, like if someone's asking you for money right now, don't give it to them. Let them fall on their face. I've been in 12-step meetings. You can't be someone's crutch. You have to let them hit rock bottom. And I think like the cards I'm getting here are basically telling me that you need to focus on yourself, that this person has their own issues to deal with. You need to, you can be love and light to them. You can take care of them without giving yourself away. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't have to let them live with you. You don't have to drive them to some rehab 2 hours away. And it just doesn't have to be substance related. Like it can be some other thing, but I'm just saying you need to put yourself first. I think you have put this person first before. I do sense a lot of worry here. I think this is someone who wishes they could talk to you. I think they're trying to communicate a message to you here. Time for a serious conversation with someone, and this is the person. This is, I think, what this reading has been building up to so far is you need to talk to them. You need to tell them that you can't enable their behavior anymore, that other people shouldn't enable it. I don't even think it's just the person. I think you might have to have a talk with other people to tell them the same thing. Like, because you know how certain people are. Like, I can't tell you how many people, I'm old enough now. I'm in my late 40s. I'm old enough now to know a lot of situations. And so many times, someone who, if they keep going through the same thing over and over, let's say they keep having money problems. After a while, you start noticing patterns. Like, they may not be telling you the whole story. And other people like sort of get sucked into the drama. Like they meet new people who don't know the whole story. That's why people like narcissists, and I'm not even saying this person's a narcissist, but they have some behaviors. Like this is someone who really needs help. And when people do that, like they have to create this web of lies around them. Like they can't have their friends talking to each other because the friends might share information they didn't want the friends to mutually know. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they lie to friend A about something that contradicts with a lie they said to friend B. And anyway, there's just a lot of serious talk that needs to go on. And I'm not saying you need to take a bunch of time, because one thing I'm going to be honest with you, the rudest, the worst thing someone can do is waste your time. I completely believe that, because you can get money back. Money can come and go by chance. Time is something you cannot get back in this 3D world of ours. And this is someone who does not need to waste more of your time, because they take so much from you when they take your time, and it's not productive. Don't go out of your way. I'm not trying to say you need to take time off from work or go out of your way for this person. But if it comes up, don't be afraid to talk to certain people, because, I'm thinking of one time years ago, there was a man I knew, and just out of concern, like it's a long story. He was down on his luck, and he was selling Avon, which I know is crazy. It sounds crazy to say, but that's what he was doing. He was an older man. He was a Vietnam vet, I think, and had a lot of issues, but I felt sorry for him, and he was a lot older than me, and he was just a nice man that I knew, and I'd buy Avon from him. Well, he started telling me that the person who got him into Avon, this woman, he told me all this stuff about her, like that she wouldn't help him, that she took money from him, and I don't even know what. He was just lying and lying. Well, I didn't find out he was lying until later, because I called the woman, because that's how bad it got. Was I just thought, out of concern, I'm going to call this lady and just see what the heck's going on. And she told me, she's like, no. And she told me all this stuff that he'd been saying to her too, not about me, but about just in general. Like he was just one of those who just went around lying to people to get his way, And anyway, I think that might be what you're dealing with here. The serious conversation you may have is, you may have someone come out of the woodwork at you who might, just call you all of a sudden, even accusing you of something. Because when I went to this lady, I was, I had an open mind, because something about it was weird. But I said, well, this is what he said. I wasn't accusing her. I wasn't angry at all. I was just asking her a question, because I just had a feeling. And I think that's what you need to do too. Like, be open-minded. Don't, like, somebody not so mature might approach you and say, well, I heard you did this to this person. And you'll be like, wait a minute. Okay, you heard one side. I just think maybe some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly. I've had so many people come at me because someone told them some false information. I'm like, really? Really? I think you better go back and talk to that person because they lied to you. Anyway, let me go on and get some more cards here. I just think could be a very dramatic situation. It doesn't have to be. You just need to let go of this person. I just think it's time for you to prioritize yourself and not let this person take up more of your time and mental energy. You will always be the one who got away. I think this is the time you need to get away. This is you jumping over this wall to get away from them. I think this is it's time for you to finally let go of this situation. Be that one who got away. Like I said, I mean, it sucks because now I'm really seriously getting to that energy of someone who you put a whole lot of time in, you invest emotionally. It's not just the time, it's the emotion and the energy. Only to find out that in the end, they weren't even grateful. They don't care. They just wanted more. You're not going to get a thank you. You're not going to get paid back. You're going to get stabbed in the back because that person's a narcissist who's going to go lie about you to other people. And you know what? Your karma will come in a better form. You will get blessed for this. Let's speak that into your life. Anything stolen from you will be repaid, because I really think this person has stolen a lot from you. Even if it was just time, it's not just time. That is the most important thing they could take. Sorry. Let me speak some stuff into your life before I get upset. Nothing is impossible for you. It's time for a fresh start for you. I think it's time for you to really prioritize yourself. There's something you've been putting off. It's time for you to make you a priority. You practice self-care every day. That's you putting yourself first. That's a priority. That's you making yourself a priority. You practice self-care every day. Seriously, don't give more to this. Except aside from this serious conversation that you may need to have with more than one person, don't give any more of yourself to this. One last card. You are grateful. That's the best way to make your manifestations, your prayers come in faster. Be grateful for it in advance. Be grateful that this situation is over. Be grateful that this person's getting help, whoever they are. But also be grateful that you're not the one who has to help them anymore. It's time for you to let it go. And I'm sorry if that's painful, but it's time. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.